So that's what we did. So I tried to do that on my end too, and the token won't create at all. It kept on failing, kept on failing. So I went through Microsoft's page where a lot of people are getting the same issue where you have to enable TLS 1.2. I did that, and then I looked at
Okay.
registry keys. Yeah, I did all kinds of troubleshooting, and then I got Windows ADK2. It's a similar tool, just like uh, the other one, the configuration tool, but that didn't help either when I used the Windows ADK tool. It just kept on failing, and eventually I gave up. And I tried to deploy it on different machines. Like I was doing it on Windows 20, Windows 10, 22H2, but it didn't help. So I deployed it on Windows 2016, 2019. It kept on failing. So not sure why.
Okay. No problem. So can you please try with the Windows 11 operating system to design a bulk enrollment application?
Okay, yeah, yeah. So I never tried that. So that's a good option. I'll try it with 2011.
Sure. Okay, so I'm moving to the next topic because lots of topics that we need to cover.
Yeah,
So today's
yeah.
agenda, we are going to talk about license
Autopilot.
management, which is one of
Okay,
important.
okay.
Can you hear? Okay, so in case of
Yeah.
license management, I hope you know about how many type of licenses are available and how we can manage these licenses as per the requirement. What do you think about the
Mhm.
license management?
So license management, I from what you told me from the first classes, license can be managed only on the admin portal. You can manage them on Intra
Microsoft
or Intune.
365 Admin
Yeah,
Center.
yeah, yeah. Admin
Yep.
Center. And then all the license are over there. Some we have like the trial version, some we have
Okay.
like most of them we have to buy them.
Right. Right. So now today we are going to talk about license management with the help of
Mhm.
Microsoft Intune portal directly, not from Microsoft 365 portal. We are going
Okay.
to talk about license management, right, from Intune portal. So Intune portal can give us a multiple way to manage our license as per the requirement. The first and really important part, like with the help of single license, how many devices we are able to enroll. Number one. Second, how we can manage our license. Do we have any option to fix our license for the any specific operating system? Do we have any option to know how many devices we can enroll with the help of single license? Right. Number one, types of Intune licenses. Next, manage Intune license for devices. License limit for device enrollment. Like, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I guess
So these
there's
four diff
the limit
sorry,
is like 15 per user, right? 15 devices per user, I guess.
by default you're talking about, right? The
Yeah, yeah, by
default
default.
capacity,
Yeah, yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
the total capacity, not by
yeah,
default,
yeah.
because
Total.
by default we can enroll up to 5 devices, but maximum you can add up to
Yeah.
15 different devices by using single license, right?
Yes,
One
yes.
single license can help us to enroll up to multiple devices.
Right, right. Per user.
Okay, so to manage the license, apart from the limit of devices, apart from the type of platform that you can enroll, we are also able to like manage the part of license with any specific device or for any specific departments as well. Because you can
Hmm.
add your license for the group, you can allow the license to for the group, and same license you can manage, right? Same license you can fix for the specific user account. Means this license is applicable for XYZ user, and XYZ user is able to utilize the license to enroll only Mac devices, to enroll only Windows devices or Android devices. Got it what
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So going back to the portal of Intune, and let's start to understand about the license management. To buy the license, as we discussed before, only the Microsoft 365 Admin Center can help us to uh,
Mhm.
purchase the license and manage the
Yeah.
license, and you can also manage the billing part. So this
Right.
is the Microsoft Intune portal, and over our Intune portal, definitely I'm going to click on the devices, and under the devices, it will show you the number of devices that we enrolled so far, right?
Right.
So we just need to open it, and multiple devices we are able to find. Means in case of Windows,
Right.
number of devices are available. See, these all are the devices that we enrolled in previous class. So
Hmm.
some are compliant, some are non-compliant. So we are talking about
Hmm.
non-compliant and compliant, the gap
Configuration.
between both. But for now, yeah. So for now, we just need to click on enrollment, and under the enrollment of Windows, under the enrollment of Windows, we are able to find multiple options.
Right. Device limit restriction is what I. Oh yeah. Platform and limit restriction. Gotcha.
And number of options. Let's talk about device limit restriction. So as per the name suggests, the meaning of device limit restriction, you can create and manage your limit. Like by default, you can add up to 15. This is maximum number, not by
Yeah.
default.
15 is
This
max.
is maximum number. You can enroll up to 15 devices max. But as per the requirement, you can change it. You can make it
Yeah.
10. You can make it 7. You can make it 2.
Right.
All okay?
Yep.
So
Yep. Makes
this is really
sense.
important because what happens sometime, right? Sometime client request us like, can you please set a limit of on your licenses, that any license able to just enroll only 5 devices. I don't want to misuse the licenses, right? So that time
Right.
you should know as a Intune engineer. Number next,
Right.
back to the Windows again, and this is another option: device enrollment with device enrollment restriction. So in
Hmm.
case of device enrollment restriction, so we have all the categories: Windows restriction, Android
Hmm.
restriction, Mac restriction, and iOS restriction. What do you understand about these four different points that we have?
So these are basically on the basis of what platform you're using. So platform restriction, basically. If it's a Windows, you could set up restriction on uh, uh, this is not this is not a like a number of devices, right? This is platform based. So maybe it means that only Windows um, devices will get enrolled. Only Android devices will get enrolled. So like that.
Okay, see. So if I'm going to click on Windows or Android or Mac or
Mhm,
iOS, so in
mhm.
all the categories, in all the platform, we are able to find all the users. Mac,
Yeah.
all users; Android, all
Right.
users; or Windows, all
Mhm.
users. So
Yeah. Yeah.
basically, we are able to assign the license to the user. Otherwise, no use of your licenses.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that correct? Because
Mhm.
user
Yeah.
is a main mediator, as common mediator, which is responsible to connect with our on-premises device. Got it? What I'm
Yes.
saying? That you can
Hmm.
directly connect with our on-premises device, and it will help us to enroll the device. License should be part of our user.
Hmm. Yes.
License should be associated with our user. Otherwise, user alone
Can do.
not able to
Can
perform
do.
any task, right?
Yeah.
It
Hmm.
cannot be like enroll any device. It will give you the error x is 008 something because you don't have a license, right?
Correct.
As it is.
Yep.
as it is over a license. Without user, no use of license. Without license, no use of our user account.
True, true.
For example, I'm giving you one real time example how they are going to ask a question or how they are going to give a kind of
Scenario.
tickets related to,
Hmm.
yeah, situation or tickets related to our Intune. Let's take an example. This is our Intune portal, right? So over a Intune
Hmm.
portal, we know that multiple users that we have already created, like the users that we
Right.
created with name of Tony, with name of Clark, with name of
Yeah.
Raj, right? Multiple
Yeah.
users that we already created. GCP is also a part of our
Global.
what we can say that, right? So so we have a multiple user count and number of licenses as well. But company decided, mm, Tony is responsible to enroll. Tony is responsible to enroll only Mac devices. I don't want
Yeah.
to
So that's
authorize. I don't
mhm.
want to authorize Tony to enroll
Windows device.
Android or
Yeah.
Windows or Chrome devices, as it is applicable only for
Now I understand
Windows
that
devices.
that device. Um, the second
All,
part where we,
all okay? And this is
yep, yep,
applicable only for
Android.
Android. Okay. So now
Hmm.
let's talk. That is the reason over the page of Intune we are able to find all user, not license. It
Yeah.
gives us option of user. Okay, so how we can manage? Like I'm going to create one restriction for the Mac operating system. Means the
Hmm.
Tony user is applicable to just enroll only the,
macOS.
yeah. So okay, like just give me 1 minute, please.
Mhm.
Yeah, right, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, so for example, like we already decided the XYZ user will be applicable for only and only a Mac operating
Mac
system. So
device.
you just need to open the page, select the option, and then click on create restriction. Select any name like test. This is applicable for Mac. Next, this is the panel where we can choose the type of enrollment,
That.
MDM,
Mhm.
personally on device, which is BYOD. So I don't want to block any. anything, because
Oh,
both the option will help us to enroll our Mac operating system. Next,
right, right.
this is the panel. Do you want to add any kind of tags like for the identification? You can put any tag and click
Hmm.
next. This is the really important page because over a Intune portal, we must need to know about the value of groups, not only the user account. Because not now, but whenever we perform the task of security, I'm talking about the
Hmm.
conditional access or compliance policy. So that time you will feel like lots of policies are applicable for group, not for directly user.
Users. Yeah, yeah. You told me that in the first class.
If we already decided this restriction policy we are going to apply for only XYZ user, I don't think
Mhm.
it will give us it can give us any option related to to the enrollment.
Oh, just for a user. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I don't see it either. It's either add a group or add all users. So we have to set it up on a like on a group at a group level.
Correct. So what you need to do, you must need to create one security group, add your
Hmm.
users that you already decided right for the restriction. So you just need to put your user into the group and then add here. Okay,
Yeah,
because if
yeah.
you proceed with all, it means that you are applying restriction for
To all
all
the
the
users.
users
Right. And group
that we
to
really
use a
don't
group.
want, right? Because we
Yeah.
already decided this restriction is applicable for XYZ user, correct?
Right, right.
So you must need to put it into the group and then
Yeah,
add your group on this particular panel.
yeah,
Fine.
yeah. And the
Okay,
group can
so
just have one user, so we can get what we want just from a from putting one user in a group. So yeah, makes sense.
correct, correct. Because not only the device restriction, not only the device restriction, you will get lots of options where we need to use the groups, not
Yeah,
user. Hmm? Not only
right.
on this particular panel, not only this particular panel, we'll find multiple.
Like
And now,
self-service. Like for the in the first class, you told me self-service can only be applied on the group too.
SSPR, yeah,
Yeah.
self-service password reset. Okay, so now we are still on the same page. Let me click on groups, right? And you will
Mhm.
also reach the option of group by using Microsoft Intra Admin Center. So I'm talking about
Mhm.
the Azure Active Directory. So whenever we
Mhm.
click here, it will give you the complete information about the groups. Total 295 groups, dynamic groups 5, Microsoft 365 groups 12, cloud groups 49, security group 261, and
Mhm.
on-premises group 246.
Mhm.
Try to understand. Means how many way we have to add the groups.
Yeah.
You can add on-premises groups. You can add security group directly from
Mhm.
portal. Cloud groups are totally different, and
Mhm.
Microsoft 365 group is also a separate part. Correct?
God. Yeah.
So we'll talk about the on-premises because I hope you have idea about the local AD.
AD
I'm
Connect.
talking about on-premises, the active domain services, right?
AD Connect.
And using AD Connect, we are able to
Yeah.
synchronize the users or group to 365
Yeah.
portal or Microsoft
Mhm.
Intra Admin Center. Hmm?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so let me click on all groups, and it will give you the information. Actually, number of groups are already available. See, these all are the group, and this is the ID of our group, not an issue.
Right.
We can also apply the filter. In the filters, multiple categories are available. Multiple
So
categories. You can filter your
yeah.
group as per your requirement.
Yep. Yep.
Group type, source, security enable, role assignment, administrative unit, teams enable, right back.
Yeah.
So most of the group that we are able to see, AD-Sync admin, AD-Sync browse are on-premises group. Means whenever we install on-premise AD-Sync password set, like these all are kind of on-premises group that we created on on-premises and synchronized with this particular portal.
Yeah.
Okay. So apart from
Yep.
this, this is alpha, autopilot, and autopilot one, right? Number of
Mhm.
groups that we created directly from portal as per the requirement.
Yep, yep, makes sense.
I'm going to create new group, right? Because we
Mm.
decided for the
Mac
restriction,
was,
click on group,
Mac was.
and it will
Yeah.
provide us a two different option, security and the another one is Microsoft 365 group.
Hmm.
Microsoft 365 group basically applicable for a dedicated task.
Gotcha.
Microsoft
Gotcha.
365 group is basically applicable for dedicated task. Dedicated task in the
Uh,
sense I'm talking about Microsoft 365 group will provide us a, you can say that
like, like for
uh,
example, like for example, if the user has to just do like a storage related task one time,
mhm, yep,
so
to
that,
assign the specific
yeah,
activity for any specific user, uh,
got it.
make it part of any group,
Container.
apply
Yeah,
policy, SSPR service,
got it. Got it.
apply license to multiple user at the same time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So in this case, to make it to use your group for Intune device restriction or
Hmm.
enrollment restriction, please proceed with security group.
Security. Hmm.
And I'm going to type the name Intune class group. You need to use unique name, right?
Hmm.
Intune class,
Yeah,
Intune hyphen class group. And we are able to find Microsoft intra role can be assigned to this group. What you want to do? Like, do you want
yeah.
to utilize the same group?
Oh,
I'm not
on
talking about
intro.
right now, but in future, do you want to utilize the
Yeah.
same group with Microsoft intra? Talking about the Azure Active Directory services
Mhm.
means you can
Mhm.
assign this group to the part of any user account. So definitely may be required in future, not
Yeah,
now, but in future
yeah.
may be required.
Right, right.
Do you want to make honor? Do you want to make? Definitely, I want to add
Make a
members.
member. Yeah, yeah.
Add members and the users, number of users that you created. Select your user.
So after doing this, Tony can only set up Mac devices for Intune enrollment
Yep.
and nothing else.
Multiple users are available. So I'm going to add training. Fine. I have already
Yeah.
assigned the license to Intune license to this particular user. See, Microsoft 365 Business is standard
Mhm.
and Intune license. Both licenses we provided to this particular user account. Correct?
Yep.
Next, go back and proceed with the next. Select and create. Uh, Intune class group ready to use and go back to the device enrollment again.
Yeah.
Open devices, click enrollment and select device platform restriction.
Mhm.
We decided it for Mac operating system, not
Mac
for
OS.
entire users.
Yeah.
And by default, all the users are applicable to enroll any devices, right? By default, I'm talking about the default setting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Click
Create
create
restriction.
restriction and type the
Hmm.
name testing, okay, and proceed
Hmm.
with next, next, and this is the place. What we
Yeah.
need to do,
Group.
we need to select our group because
Mm-hmm.
we don't have option to select a individual
User.
what we can say that individual
User.
we don't have option to add individual user, so please select your group Intune class group, select OK. We successfully added next and create. All right. Testing is okay, fine.
Yep.
And now according to the priority, this is lower number and default we don't have a number. It will
Yeah.
be applicable. It will be applicable.
Got
It means that if I'm going to enroll my Windows 10 device, okay, a
it. Mhm.
Windows 11 device, with the help of uh, training user, I don't think I'm able to enroll our Mac device. Sorry, Android, any Windows based operating system. According to
Right,
the
right.
restriction, according to the settings that we applied. All okay?
Yeah, all okay, but I was just thinking, so if you look at default has all users. Is Tony still under all users as well? And in testing? So he's part of two restrictions right now. What do you think?
N- no, 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 no.
No?
Actually, the security are uh, management over a Microsoft Intune portal always work with priority.
Already, oh, gotcha. So that's what it means. If
You know
he's
about
yeah,
GPO, you know about group policy on premises, you know
yeah,
very
yeah,
well about the GPO precedence I'm talking about,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
You
makes
have
sense,
idea
makes
about
sense.
GPO precedence.
A little bit, yeah. But it makes sense what you're saying.
So default no priority.
Got it,
You are
got it.
going to make a priority. Let me give you another example. Okay.
Yeah,
Same user, I'm going to add in another group. Let's take an example. This user is part of our
this thing. Mac
Intune
OS.
class. Some Intune class. No,
Mhm.
this is the part of Intune class.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm going to create another group with name of live Intune class. This is another group.
Okay.
I'm going to put same user to both the group because the group is responsible means single user we can put in multiple group, not OU.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Our target user is Tony, for example.
Tony.
This is our user with license. The user is currently part of Intune class group. Is that correct? This is
Yes.
part of Intune class group. Second, I'm going to make it Intune live class. Okay.
Yep.
This is another group. Let me add same Tony user to part of Intune class group. Same Tony user will be part of our
Into life.
Intune live class. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. This Intune live class we already utilize
Mac OS.
for Mac operating system.
Mm-hmm.
And we added this particular group. And the
Yes.
another group only for Windows. Think about
Okay.
I'm doing the same setting
Yeah. For Windows.
for same
Eh,
user for
yeah. Different device.
all okay.
Yes. Yes.
And now see that is the reason priority come into the picture.
Got it. So did you manually? Can you manually change the priority? Is that what you did?
Yep.
Oh, got it. Oh, assign. Okay, gotcha.
We can change the priority.
Got it.
while creating. And now, if your user is part of both the user, sorry, both the
Groups,
um, kind of groups.
group, yeah,
So it means that your user is able to enroll Mac device and also
Windows.
Windows device at the same time. But
Hmm.
if the same user is part of another group and you are doing same activity, then low priority, low priority always work. Is that okay?
Um, didn't get this part.
Low priority means one user with one priority, the another user with two priority, number two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So one number will be the lesser, right? So it will
Yeah.
perform the task. It will be applicable.
Oh, okay, got you. That way, got it. Yep, yep, makes sense.
All done, please.
Yep, yep.
This is about the device restriction and
Hmm.
our platform restriction. All done.
Yep, all.
Next, this is really important for us. We must need to know. And okay, did we discuss about group policy management?
No, no. We missed on autopilot too.
No, 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 no.
We
Wait.
yeah.
Actually, we are still working on Windows only currently. We
Okay.
haven't discussed about the Mac enrollment. We haven't talked about the Android device enrollment, right?
You're
So
right.
yeah, so one part we are going to complete, and then
Got you.
we'll, because the autopilot will be applicable for all the platform at the same time. But the
Got it. Got
method that you are going to use for the Windows device will not applicable for Mac operating system or Android operating
yeah,
system. Think about
yeah,
it,
yeah.
right?
Yep, yep, makes sense.
So once we complete the all security related tasks related to the Windows, because we are still on the page of Windows, right? We are still on
You're right.
part of Windows. So
Hmm.
next we are going to talk about the group policy management. So what you understand
Um,
about GPU?
so my understanding about GPO is not very good. Um,
No problem. Hmm.
all I know is GPO is group policy, and it's it's a policy that is applied to uh, a large number of users or like more than one user at the same time.
Which types of tasks we can perform with the help of GPU?
So just like you said in the first class, SSPR, self-service, uh, maybe I'm wrong, but maybe that's a
Mhm.
group thing, and there's a difference between group and group policy. Um,
Okay, no problem. See,
yeah,
remember in previous class we successfully enrolled our Windows-based devices by using multiple method, BYOD,
yeah,
MDM discovery URL, and we used a kind of feature of bulk enrollment by using
yeah,
configuration designer, right?
right,
We already enrolled our device with the help of MDM discovery URL. So
correct. And company portal.
exactly. So what exactly happened in case of GPU? We
Hmm.
successfully enrolled maybe Windows 10 operating system. Okay,
Right.
and I want to block the access of control panel for the user. I don't want to authorize them for safety purpose.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it? What I'm saying? For example,
I
maybe
get it now.
this is my Windows
I get
10
it now.
computer or Windows 11 machine, and I wanted to block the user for this specific task.
Yeah, yeah. So that's where it comes to play. So it's a policy applied on the group. Is that what it is?
No, 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 not directly to the group. The policy that you can apply to the user,
The user, yeah.
sorry, apply to the container means
Yeah.
you already decided the 10 different machine that I enrolled recently.
Hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
going to block few feature for them.
Hmm.
All okay?
Yes. Yes.
Can you hear me right?
Yes. Yes. I can hear you. Yes. Yeah. All okay. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take an example. This is my Windows 11 machine. This is my base
Mhm.
machine. Okay.
Yeah.
And control panel. We are able to access control panel.
Yeah.
We are able to log in. We are able to see the icons or items which are available in control panel. But I don't
Correct.
want to do that. So I'm just giving
Yeah.
you one example because GPU is really important.
Yeah. Yeah.
GP edit.msc. Actually, this is the local policy. Okay.
Right. Right.
N number of settings are available in my local policy, administrative template, control panel, prohibit access control panel, and
Hmm.
activate it, enable it, apply it,
Yeah.
okay it,
Now
and
you won't be
close
able
it.
to go to control
Ah,
panel.
yep, yep, yep. But this is applicable for same machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is applicable for the same computer.
Correct. Correct.
Intune, it's a modern GPU sharing, modern
Yeah. Yeah.
GPU provider
Hmm.
platform.
Correct.
We have a multiple way to configure GPU using local GPU,
Hmm.
using domain GPU, and
Hmm.
both are legacy, kind of legacy, you can say that.
Right. Right.
And um, this is a kind of modern group policy management. The
Got you. In
method
tune.
that we are going to use directly from the portal whenever we apply the policy to on-premises resources, consider as
Got it.
a modern GPU.
Modern GPU. Got you.
All okay, please.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So we are going to discuss more about it in next class. Tomorrow we are
Got it.
going to connect and the
Got
agenda, GPU management. Please go through the part of GPU means which types of activity we can perform with GPU, and
you. Yeah.
then we'll like